Hello, everyone. This is Mite from the Bible Company, and today is a very interesting topic I want to share with you. You know that Biowell software and the technology is mainly based on the acupuncture point concept. But this concept is not so well accepted worldwide. Most of the medical doctors in most of the countries, they're still skeptic about that. Well, there are reasons behind that. So we are constantly searching for an opportunity to check and prove this concept in our practice. And also, many biowell users ask a question, what should we do after making a biowell scan? Or do we recommend some kind of therapy or treatment for in specific cases? Usually we don't do anything like that and we don't give such recommendations, but today I want to share with you my own experience of using a wellness device called Healeex. Well, it looks like this, a small tube like that. And yeah, it is a wellness device, so it doesn't actually heal or treat any disease. It simply activates the inner reserves of your organism and like activates the self-healing processes. And yeah, it was on an integrative medicine conference in Austria this autumn where I was participating also. And the Helix booth was right in front of the Biowell booth. And I had an idea to try and check if Biowell is able to show in real time the influence of this Helix device on the acupuncture points and the energy meridians. So we have made a real-time experiment there. You will see there is a separate video that was done in real time there on the conference. And here I just want to share a little bit more details about that experiment. And I will show you the actual scans that I've made there in the Biowell software and explain under which conditions they were made in more details. Let's go. So what we have done, I have scanned the person in the background state initially, and then I have scanned this person after doing exercises, and I have picked up one sector first. First of all, to start experiment with, it was the liver sector. As long as it was hyper function in all the scans. So what we have made, we have done a one finger scan in real time. So the person was keeping that middle finger and scanning it one after another, same finger many times, as you can see here, yeah, in one finger mode. And here I will show you the results. So here we were doing it in one experiment. So you can see until this moment, it was a background state. So the first scans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. They were done in the background state. And then we have started the influence of the Healeex device on the foot of the person because the liver meridian is there at the feet and legs of the person. So he had to take off the shoes and the socks, and we were treating with the Healeex device. We were influencing the energy meridian of the liver on the feet. And so we have done same amount of scans under the influence, and then we continued scanning to see the post effect. So here you see the energy of the whole finger. But of course, we were treating specific meridian, not all the sectors that are present on this finger. So for example, if we look at the cardiovascular system, you can see that it's almost a straight line. Yeah, there is a variability. Yeah, it's a living being. It's a human being. So, but you see, there is no big difference under the influence before and after. But if we switch into the liver sector, we can clearly see that initially in the first set of the scans, the energy was jumping up to 8.7 several times and above 8 several times. But once we have started the influence, you can see that it has decreased drastically and it is changed to like an average 7.4, 7.3 in this region. And what is interesting that even when we have stopped the influence, the energy of this liver sector has stayed in the same region. Yeah, the variability has increased, but the average stayed there. So it didn't went back to that. And it is a marvelous result. We were able to see that even though we were scanning the finger on the hand, but at the same time we were affecting the foot, the result is there. We can see it with the biwell. So yeah, it was a preliminary result. So we were quite intrigued with that, just to prove that yeah, even though the liver meridian, according to TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, is only on the legs and it's not there on the hand, as you can see in this experiment, it's there. The effect can be detected in real time. So next day we have done one more experiment. We have found one more sector with the small intestine sector, the ileum, and we have made three separate one finger scans. So the background state under the influence of the Healeex and right after that. And here we can see the comparison of these three scans. So if we go to the energy C parameter, the corrected energy, and we can see that for example, if we go to the coronary vessels, we can see there is no influence, there is no change in between the scans, no statistical difference. So nothing special, yeah, because we were acting on the ileum, and the ileum was the selected part that we were affecting with the Healeex was here on the palm, the hand of the person. So on one hand, we were applying the influence, and another hand was scanned at the same time. So, but if we look into the ileum sector, we will notice that the energy has dropped down from the hyperfunction because it was in average 6.8, and you can see the variability was from 6.3 up to 7.2. You see the variability has increased under the influence of the Healeex, and the average has dropped down significantly. And the post effect, you can see that the variability has decreased almost twofold, and the average value has dropped down even more. So it proves that even though we are affecting the one hand and scanning the another hand, there is an influence that can be detected. So I think that these results are really, really important for everyone because, yeah, I know there are many skeptic people who are not so sure that acupuncture point system works and how it works because there are too many of them. And here I've just made myself in real time experiments to show and prove that the acupuncture point system on which the biwell is based on is really working. You affect the liver meridian and you can see the effect in real time on the finger devoted and connected with the liver sector. You do the same with the small intestine, it's there. So that's why I really recommend for any biwell users to try this tool and to see the real-time effects. In any field of application, you can get more information about the Healeex device on our page devoted to this device, and you can get more information online. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that this information will help your practice and maybe improve slightly your life. Thank you. Bye.